Everybody talks about storytelling for business, storytelling for this, storytelling for that. But how important is storytelling for business anyway? My name's Helen Gottstein. I'm a communications consultant and the founder of Loud and Clear Training. And I do one thing. I work with companies like Mobileye and Elementor and Medtronic and venture capital firms like Our Crowd to help people get heard and be worth listening to. And for all of those people, we work on a couple of kinds of story. And this is them. I'm going to talk with you about 4 kinds of story that help you drive brand awareness, visibility, and engagement. Delicious. Here it comes. Firstly, your whole C-suite, your CEO down, need to be able to speak effectively about what your company does. In a nutshell, brief, clean, clear, like that, what it does and what it doesn't do. It has to be absolutely clear to everybody who hears what you do, what it is that you do. If that's unintelligible, it's going to be far harder to make the case for why somebody should invest in you, partner with you, or buy from you. Sometimes people think they're speaking clearly about that, and actually they're speaking in generalities that no one understands. The more specific you can be, the more powerful that message becomes. That's number one. Oh, and you should be able to deliver it in the time it takes to shake someone's hand. Yeah, or perhaps 2 corona-friendly elbow touches with your mask on. Secondly, what values does your company stand on? What are the beliefs and values that guide your work? Is it always going above and beyond for the client? Is it championing women and other underrepresented groups into positions of authority within your organization? Whatever the story is of your values, the more specific you can be, the more compelling the case studies, the anecdotes that you will share are, and the greater impact, emotional and cognitive, those stories will have. Make those stories specific. Fill them with numbers and data and names and places and times. And you begin to make a case for not just the theory of the values that look great on office walls, but actually begin to create a credible concept in your audience's mind about what actually you stand for and how good a job you are doing at carrying it out. Thirdly, the money story. If you are meeting with investors, you have to be able to tell the money story effectively. If you're a startup, it's inviting them to believe in the dream. If you're going for pre-seed, seed, round 1, bridge loan until you reach round number 2, any of those steps that both dilute your stock but help you grow, you have to be able to tell the money story effectively. That's made up of 2 core elements. One is current yield, what you're creating, what you're doing, what's being made right now, your yield, and your return on investment, how that's going so far, the whole business side of it, plus the investment that you're currently putting into your company in order to increase yield in the future. So yield now, whether in product or in ROI or both, plus the investment that you're putting into your company in order to create a future greater yield in the future. That's number 3. And fourthly, your product. Making the case for why your product works, what it delivers, and sharing those stories effectively, key to every sales conversation that you're going to be having. Whether you work B2B, C2C, B2C, whatever it is your business model, being able to say how your product actually impacts the lives of people and sharing specific stories reinforced by data to show how that is the case, that's storytelling that will increase your credibility, your status, your power, and is an easy and compelling story to read. Okay, what do you know about storytelling from me? You know it has to be succinct, it has to be specific, and it has to cater to the audience you're actually speaking to. If you hit those factors, you'll be well on the way to reaching the audience that you want to reach and having the impact you desire. If I can help, be in touch. I'll help you get even louder and even clearer.